My dearest one, I come to you with an urgent message because something very important is happening that you may not even be aware of. There is a force at work behind the scenes, one that is gathering power and preparing a serious attack on the faith of many people all around the world. I need you to understand that your very presence confirms that you are on the enemy's list, not because you are weak, but because you carry a light that stands out in the darkness. In the secret places, forces that oppose all that is good are gathering. They are plotting and planning to shake the very foundation of your faith and to create chaos in your heart. I want you to listen carefully to every word I say, because what I reveal now is meant to guide you in the days to come and to help you respond wisely when the time arrives. In realms unseen by the eye, there are powers that conspire to unsettle your spirit. They move in the shadows with the sole purpose of undermining the strength that I have placed in you. The enemy is persistent, driven by the knowledge that his time is running short, and he is desperate to capture the hearts of those who have chosen to follow me. You are marked by your unwavering light, and it is precisely this light that draws his attention. He is determined to snuff out that brightness, to spread uncertainty and fear, and to mix his own lies with my truth so that you might start to question the promises and protection I offer. Know that the one who opposes you, along with his followers of darkness, is busy preparing a storm, a spiritual tempest filled with despair, deception, and temptation, designed especially for those who remain devoted to me. They use every dark resource available to them, employing subtle tricks that are as dangerous as they are deceptive. Their plans are carefully crafted to appear insignificant at first glance, but their consequences are profound. They work quietly in hushed voices, planting seeds of doubt in your heart, hoping that in moments when you feel vulnerable or alone, you will begin to question the truth of my words and the strength of my love for you. I am here to assure you that you are not left defenseless against these schemes. I stand with you as a constant guide and protector, determined to fortify your spirit against every subtle attack. I see the enemy's plans laid out like a map of destruction, and I know that his power diminishes the closer you draw to me. As you remain steadfast and cling to my truth, his influence over you fades into nothingness. In every moment, even when you feel uncertain, my light shines far brighter than any shadow he can cast. There is a battle happening in the hidden realms, a struggle between heavenly forces and the powers of darkness over the souls of my beloved children. My angels are sent out to guard and protect you, to bolster your spirit, and to wage war against every force that seeks to harm you. Each prayer that you lift, each word of hope and scripture that you speak, energizes these heavenly warriors. They have been assigned to stand by your side, empowered with a strength that the enemy cannot even begin to understand. But their strength is linked to your faith. They rely on you choosing to trust in me and standing firm in my word. Every time you opt for my truth over the enemy's deceptions, you strengthen the bridge between your heart and the spiritual realm, where my power reigns supreme. The enemy's plan is to isolate you, to make you feel as if you are alone in your struggle, in order to weaken your resolve. He wants you to believe that you have been abandoned by those around you and even by me. His goal is to separate you from the community of faith and from the comforting presence of my truth. He seeks to divide you from the fellowship of those who walk the same path, for he knows that unity and support among my people are among the greatest defenses against his attacks. But let it be known that you are never alone. I have placed my protective hand over you, creating a shield that the enemy cannot break. Even when you feel tired or discouraged, remember that I am your safe refuge, and my angels are always nearby, surrounding you with an unbreakable barrier of love and strength. The enemy uses many tactics to distract you from your path. He sends opportunities that seem harmless at first, small temptations designed to lure you away from focusing on me. These distractions are not innocent. They are carefully laid traps meant to draw your attention away from the source of true strength. When you notice these diversions, be cautious and question them. Instead of giving in, turn to me in prayer. I will grant you the wisdom and clarity needed to see through these illusions. My guidance will help you discern what is genuine from what is designed to lead you astray. There is an ongoing struggle for your heart, for your loyalty, and for the very essence of your soul. Although nothing can separate you from my love, the enemy is relentless in his efforts to cloud your vision and drown out my voice with a constant barrage of negativity and doubt. He wants to convince you that you are not worthy of my love, that you are not truly mine. But hear me clearly. Nothing can ever take you away from my embrace. I have claimed you as my own, and no false word, no lie from the enemy can ever change that truth. In the days ahead, you will see the enemy's tactics become more evident. He will orchestrate events that seem chaotic and frightening, hoping that you will feel isolated and believe that my promises have failed you. But take heart, for I am in control of everything. Nothing happens outside my knowledge or without my permission. Each act meant to stir fear in your heart is actually an opportunity for you to deepen your faith, to proclaim my promises over your life, and to stand as a living example of my power. Whenever you encounter confusion or feel that fear is creeping in, call on my name. When you do, the enemy's power will diminish, and you will feel the protective strength of my presence. My name is like a fortress, a place of safety and strength where no power of darkness can prevail. Even now, in the hidden dimensions, I am at work on your behalf. I am dismantling every trap that the enemy has set, breaking every chain that seeks to bind you, and turning every scheme against you. Each time you pray, your words send ripples throughout the spiritual realm, disrupting the plans of those who seek to harm you. Never underestimate the power of a prayer. Every word spoken in my name carries the authority to dismantle strongholds and break down barriers. Your faith, even in its smallest measure, is a powerful weapon that can shatter the enemy's plans and restore the light of my truth in your life. I want you to understand that the enemy's tactics are designed to make you feel powerless. He wants you to believe that you are insignificant and that your prayers fall on deaf ears. But this is a lie. I have granted you authority over every force of darkness, and the enemy trembles at the thought of what you can accomplish when you fully embrace that power. In my name you have the strength to overcome every deception, to dismiss every falsehood, and to break every chain that attempts to bind your spirit. Stand firm in the knowledge that you are far stronger than you may think, for greater is the one who dwells within you than any power in the world. This is a time of preparation, a season when you are being readied for what lies ahead. I urge you to draw ever closer to me. Immerse yourself in my word. Let it become your shield and your guide. Surround yourself with the truth that I have given you, so that when the enemy comes with his lies and distractions, you are fully equipped to meet them with confidence and clarity. Allow my promises to sink deep into your heart, so that no storm can shake your foundation.
Thank you for watching. If this message brought you peace, please consider supporting the channel via the QR code or the link in the description. May God bless you.
Every time you speak my word aloud, know that you are sending a shockwave through the realm of darkness, weakening its grip and reaffirming the strength of my love. The enemy fears the power of my word because it is the source of life and truth. It is your sword against all that would seek to deceive you. Remember that the battle you face is not one fought with physical weapons, but with spiritual forces. You are not expected to stand alone in this struggle. I am always with you, providing the strength you need. Lean on me, and I will ensure that you never fall. I am training you for this spiritual warfare, preparing you for every challenge that may come your way. I have equipped you with an armor that is more powerful than any earthly defense, the armor of truth, righteousness, faith, salvation, my word, and the peace that comes from knowing that I am always with you. When you wear this armor, you become impervious to the attacks of darkness. I also want you to understand the reasons behind the enemy's relentless pursuit. Since the beginning, the adversary has been a deceiver, a spirit filled with pride and rebellion, and his heart is filled with hatred for all that is holy and pure. He cannot tolerate the love and favor that I pour upon you, nor can he bear the future I have prepared for you. His anger and bitterness drive him to pursue my people with a ferocity that is fueled by envy. He sees the destiny I have designed for you and despises the blessings I have in store, for in your life, He sees the light of my glory. His attacks are not a sign of your weakness. Rather, they are a testament to the strength of your faith and the undeniable truth that you are a precious child of mine. He is desperate to shake your faith, to make you doubt the assurance of my love, and to lead you down a path of despair. Yet, even in his most relentless efforts, he is constrained by the fact that he cannot touch you without my leave. He prowls like a lion seeking to devour, but I have placed a strong hedge of protection around you. I am the ultimate authority over all things seen and unseen, and nothing can happen to you outside the boundaries that I have set. Every action the enemy takes is under my control, and I watch over every move he makes. He is limited in what he can do, for I have given you protection and a strength that he cannot overcome. If ever he comes near, it is only to test you, to refine you, and to draw you ever closer to me. Each trial that he brings is an opportunity for you to display the depth of your faith, and to prove that nothing can separate you from my love. Even when the enemy's distractions and temptations seem overwhelming, remember that they are simply attempts to draw you away from what is true. When you feel the pull of these diversions, stop and examine them carefully. Ask yourself if what you are being drawn to aligns with the truth I have given you. In every situation, bring your concerns to me in prayer, and I will grant you the clarity and discernment to see past the false promises of the enemy. Your ability to choose me over the deceptions is the key to maintaining the stronghold of your faith. There is a constant struggle for your heart and for your allegiance, but I want you to know that nothing can ever break the bond that I have established with you. The enemy may try to drown out my voice and cover your ears with noise, but as long as you hold fast to my truth, you are safe. I have claimed you, and no matter what the enemy may say or do, you remain securely in my hands. Nothing can ever separate you from the love I have for you. This truth is unchanging, even when the world around you seems to be filled with uncertainty and fear. In the coming days, you might witness events that look chaotic and frightening, situations that seem to confirm the enemy's attempts to instill fear in your heart. He wants you to feel that you have been abandoned, that my promises have been broken. But do not be deceived. I am sovereign over all that happens, and nothing escapes my notice. Every challenge you face is an opportunity for you to rise in faith, to declare my promises over your life, and to be a living testimony of my power. When confusion surrounds you and fear knocks at your door, simply speak my name, and know that I will drive away the darkness. My name is a strong refuge and a powerful fortress, one that no force of evil can ever overcome. I am actively working in the realm that you cannot see, dismantling every trap and breaking every chain that the enemy has set against you. Every time you pray, you send out waves of power that disturb his plans. Even the smallest prayer has great authority, and every word you speak in my name serves as a powerful tool in breaking down barriers that stand between you and the light. Your faith, even in the smallest measure, has the power to change the course of events in the unseen realms. It is like a mighty weapon that tears down strongholds and exposes the lies of the enemy. Do not let the enemy's words make you feel insignificant. He may try to convince you that you are powerless, that your prayers are in vain. But this is a false narrative. I have given you authority over every dark power, and when you stand in that authority, you will find that nothing the enemy can throw at you will ever succeed. In my name, you have the power to overturn every plan of deceit, to dismiss every lie, and to reaffirm the truth of my love. Stand firm in this knowledge, for you are stronger than you realize, and the power within you is greater than any force that might rise against you. This time of testing is one of preparation. Draw near to me with every fiber of your being, immerse yourself in the knowledge of my word, and let it be your constant companion and shield. Surround yourself with my truth so that every day you are equipped to face any challenge that comes your way. Let my promises take deep root in your heart, forming a foundation that no storm can shake. Every time you declare my word, you send a powerful message into the world of darkness, a message that weakens the enemy's hold and reaffirms the strength of your spirit. The enemy trembles in the face of my word because it is the very essence of life and truth. Speak it boldly, for it is the sword that will cut through every deception. Remember, the struggle you face is not with flesh and blood, but with forces that operate in the unseen realms. You are not required to fight this battle by yourself. I am with you every moment, providing the strength and support you need. Lean on me, and I will ensure you never fall. I am preparing you for every challenge, training you to meet the enemy head-on with the full power of my protection. I have already equipped you with the spiritual armor that is necessary to stand against every attack, the armor of truth, the shield of righteousness, the helmet of salvation, the sword of my word, and the unwavering peace that comes from knowing I am with you always. With this armor, you are invincible in the face of any assault from the enemy. I also want you to understand why the enemy is so determined to attack. From the very beginning, he has been a master of deception, fueled by pride and rebellion, and driven by a deep-seated hatred for all that is sacred. He cannot stand the sight of the love and favor I bestow upon you, nor can he bear the thought of the future I have planned for you, a future filled with hope, joy, and eternal life. His heart is filled with envy and anger because he sees in you the reflection of my glory, and he despises the blessings that await you. His attacks are not a sign that you are weak. They are proof that you are strong and valuable in my eyes. He is desperate to shake your faith, to make you doubt the reality of my love, and to lead you away from the light. But even as he attempts these attacks, he is limited by the fact that he cannot act without my permission. He may prowl like a hungry lion seeking to devour, but I have encircled you with a protective barrier that the enemy cannot break. I am the one who holds all authority over both the visible and the invisible, and nothing can happen to you outside the bounds I have established. Every move the enemy makes is under my watchful eye, and he is bound by rules that he cannot violate without my consent. If ever he seems to come close, it is only to test you, to strengthen you, refine you, and draw you even closer to me. Each trial that he brings your way is an opportunity for you to grow in faith and to experience the full measure of my love. Even when you encounter distractions and temptations that seem innocent at first, remember that they are carefully designed to divert your attention from what truly matters. When you feel the pull of these diversions, pause and reflect on whether they are leading you toward my truth or away from it. Instead of succumbing to these temporary enticements, bring them before me in prayer. I will grant you the discernment needed to see through every deception and to stand firmly in the light of my word. No matter how fierce the battle may become, know that you are never alone. I have sealed you with my love, and nothing can ever separate you from it. Even when the enemy tries to convince you that you are not worthy or that you are isolated, hold fast to the truth that I have claimed you as my own. My love for you is steadfast and unchanging, and no amount of fear or doubt can ever alter that. Your identity as my child is secure, and every attempt by the enemy to shake that truth will ultimately fail. In the days ahead, you might witness events that stir up chaos and make you feel abandoned, as if the promises I have made are slipping away. But take heart, nothing happens without my knowledge, and every challenge is part of a grander plan. Each moment of fear is an invitation for you to rise in faith, to declare aloud the promises I have spoken over your life, and to stand as a living testimony of my power. When the uncertainty of the world overwhelms you, simply call on my name, and you will feel my protective presence wash over you. My name is your unyielding fortress, your shelter in the storm, a power so great that no dark force can overcome it. I am actively working on your behalf in realms that you cannot see. Every prayer you offer sends ripples of power through the spiritual realm, upsetting the enemy's plans and dismantling the traps he has set for you. Even the smallest prayer is a mighty act that summons my angels and empowers them to fight against the forces of darkness. Your faith is a dynamic force that breaks down barriers and brings my light into places of darkness. Never doubt that your voice raised in prayer holds the power to change the course of events and to bring forth my victory in your life. Do not let the enemy's whispers make you feel insignificant or unimportant. He may try to convince you that you are too weak to make a difference, that your prayers vanish into the void. But remember this, I have given you authority over every force of darkness, and when you stand in that authority, you become a mighty force for my kingdom. In my name you have the power to cast out every falsehood, to overcome every lie, and to reinforce the truth of my love. Stand firm in this truth, for you are stronger than any force that rises against you, and the power within you is far greater than any shadow that seeks to obscure my light. This is a time of preparation, a season in which you are being readied for greater things. Draw ever closer to me and let my word fill your heart. Allow it to become your shield, your sword, and your guide in all that you do. Surround yourself with the truth of my promises so that even in the face of the enemy's attacks, you remain unwavering. Let every moment spent in prayer, every declaration of my word, be a reminder that you are not alone. The truth of my love and protection is your constant companion, and nothing can ever separate you from it. Even as the enemy continues to scheme, know that his plans will never prevail. I have already set you apart and sealed you with my spirit. The tactics he employs, no matter how cunning or relentless, will never break the bond we share. I am your fortress, your sanctuary, and my presence is with you in every moment. Every challenge you face is a stepping stone that draws you closer to me and strengthens the light within you. With each trial, you learn to trust more deeply in my power, and your spirit becomes a beacon that no darkness can dim. When you face moments of doubt, when the enemy's words try to echo in your mind, remember that you are a beloved child of mine, created in my image and destined for my kingdom. The enemy's attempts to cast you down are merely reflections of his own weakness. You are shielded by a power that is greater than anything he can muster. His accusations, his deceptions, and his efforts to isolate you are all rendered powerless by the truth that you belong to me and that my love for you is everlasting. As you journey through the days ahead, keep your focus on the truth that I have spoken to you. Do not let the distractions of the world or the schemes of the enemy cloud your mind. Instead, let my word be the lens through which you view every situation. Every time you speak my name, every prayer you offer, and every word of truth you declare, you dismantle the enemy's plans and reinforce the reality of my promise. You are not just a passive observer in this spiritual battle, you are an active participant, equipped with my power and destined for victory. So, my beloved, remain watchful and vigilant. Hold on to my promise that you are never alone. The enemy's power is nothing compared to the strength I have placed within you, and no scheme of his can ever overcome that. Walk confidently in the light of my love, knowing that you are chosen, protected, and dearly loved. Rest in the assurance that you are safe in my hands, and let this truth guide you through every challenge. Even as the darkness attempts to creep in, know that my majesty and power will always turn every plot against you into a stepping stone for growth and triumph. Take heart in the knowledge that you are victorious, because I have already conquered the forces of darkness. The trials you face are temporary, meant to refine and strengthen you, and every attack only serves to highlight the power of my love in your life. Trust in my promise that nothing can separate you from the bond we share, for you are secure in my embrace. I am with you in every moment, now, today, and forevermore, and my strength is always available to you. Let this be your constant reminder. As you face the challenges and schemes of the enemy, stand firm in your faith. Know that every prayer, every declaration of my word, and every act of trust in me is a powerful blow against the forces of darkness. I have chosen you, sealed you with my spirit, and placed within you a strength that no enemy can ever overcome. Trust in this truth, and let it guide you through every trial. In the end, you will see that the enemy's plans are nothing compared to the overwhelming power of my love for you. Rest in the comfort of knowing that I am your defender, your guide, and your eternal companion. The enemy's plots may come, but they will always be met with the unyielding strength of my protection. Every step you take in faith sends a message to the forces of darkness. You belong to me, and nothing can ever change that. Continue to stand strong, and let your heart be filled with the assurance that you are forever safe in my hands. In every moment of doubt, in every trial that comes your way, remember that you are surrounded by my love, guarded by my angels, and supported by the truth of my word. The enemy may try to make you feel small and insignificant, but you are mighty in my strength. Let my words be your guiding light, your steadfast companion, and your source of unwavering hope. Trust in my promise, and know that nothing can ever diminish the light that shines within you. You are my cherished child, and I will always be with you, guiding you, protecting you, and leading you toward a future filled with hope, joy, and unending peace. Amen.